I came here, and I thought I would maybe stay here 1 or 2 years, and then I would move back to Germany. But obviously, 1 year became 2, 2 years became 5, then it became 10 years, and now I've been here already 22 years.
In his early 20s, Toby Larish, also known as Toby, had the opportunity to undertake an internship in Thailand for a couple of months. During his initial time in the country, he experienced some culture shock from the amount of traffic in Bangkok to Thai's relaxed attitude towards punctuality. As time passed and the longer he lived here, the more he found himself embracing the Thai way of life. He admits that nowadays nothing bothers him anymore.
Actually, I think I've adopted to Thai ways quite nice, and I would say it's actually an advantage when you really can live, when you can really take the best of two cultures. So obviously I'm German and I come from Germany. And I can, this is also where, the way I grew up, and that's my culture. But I've been here over 20 years, and I love Thailand, and I've also adopted a lot of, aspects of the Thai culture, which I think is a beautiful thing, that you can take both things, and actually it makes you a better person. So it's actually, there's really not much I don't like in Thailand.
Toby has seen and experienced many countries around the world. In his view, Thailand stands out as unique, whether it be the food or the culture. But obviously, the most important aspect that makes Thailand so special is the Thai people.
Thai people are really, wonderful people. They as I said, they're very pragmatic, which is when you work here in business, it's obviously very nice. But then again, I think our Thai people are also very good at, helping each other. They're very supportive of each other, and they probably have a sense of community, which maybe in other countries maybe is lost already, because people are a lot more individual in their ways, and everybody wants to live their own life. But here in Thailand, I think people still have that sense of community and really to help each other if there's a problem, and I really appreciate and like that.
In addition to his role as a businessman, Toby is also a philanthropist. He served as a co-founder of the charitable foundation, Diamond Elephant. Despite various areas requiring assistance, the foundation has concentrated its efforts on education. This strategic focus stems from a belief in the transformative power of education, especially in shaping young lives from an early age.
Of course, poverty is a fact, and that people come from a poor background is really something they cannot help, right? I mean, this is just something when you're born into a not so well-off family, there's nothing you can do about it. But obviously, if you have the right education and you can learn and pick up a good job later on, then obviously you can break that circle. So what we did is basically we found one school which is attached to a temple in Chonburi province, and they have a lot of children there from migrant laborers, which where the parents really don't have a lot of money to take care of the children. And what we found there was not very nice. The living conditions were not really, I would say, good for these children, both in the dormitory, their kitchen, and also the general, let's say, area where they lived. So we tried to focus on that initially, to improve the easy things like the kitchen where they cook the rice. And then the first big project was actually to renovate the boys' dormitory. And now the next project for us is going to be to also renovate the girls' dormitory.
Since he has spent his adult life working in the logistic industry, we wonder what he thinks about the massive language project. Toby recalled hearing about this project more than 20 years ago when he moved to Thailand. He believes that it would benefit Thailand immensely, but he doubts whether it can be built due to the potential environmental impacts.
So I would expect, if the project really was to progress further, that there would be actually a lot of engagement needed from the government to talk to people and explain to them why this project is beneficial to Thailand and why it needs to be built. But on the other hand, obviously, if you just look at the economic benefits to Thailand, they could be potentially huge. Because right now, all the vessels which go from North Asia to Europe all have to pass Singapore, and of course Singapore is profiting a lot from that. if that land bridge is built, if that canal is built, then obviously then that position of Singapore would be challenged and Thailand would benefit a lot. So the economic benefits are there, but I think that at the end of the day that is also up to the Thai government and the Thai people to evaluate if the economic benefits outweigh the potential risks of the project.